Oh boy, do I have something special for you today. So you all have seen these Jubilee type videos in Rocket League where you have a group of certain people and one person who's the odd one out. Well, that's not really what we're going to be doing today, but that's what I'll be telling my guests in this video. I hit up everyone who played in the Scuff Station versus this Unified match and made them analyze every single player in that lobby, including themselves, trying to find a champion who, spoiler alert, doesn't actually exist. Now, because most of us have pretty recognizable cars, I had to fully anonymize the replay using Bacchus mod, which gave everyone generic names and car designs, and in my case, the names went from player 0 to player 6, skipping over player 5 for some reason, but for the video's sake, I'll put the actual player names on a screen so you know who's being shown. So with that said, I showed them 1 minute of each player's perspective and leaned back to enjoy the fireworks for when they inevitably roast their friends and themselves. But before we get into the video, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, the subscribe button. It's ultimately what made my channel what it is today, and I couldn't have done it without it. PewDiePie is next. Now with that said, let's get right into the reactions.
So one guy is not a GC.
Exactly.
Alright, checking back on kickoff. Left goes, so player 1 is definitely Grand Champ.
Alright, that aerial is looking pretty suspicious to me. It's not a very good one.
Bit of a rough read, but low Grand Champion players would try for that.
Really quick, with not enough boost, but he's flipping back in a pretty efficient way. He's looking around, as well.
Dude, why is everyone rotating ball side?
Rotates near post. Not a big deal at all.
He's going for the pass. He's a little very close. That's typical. Terrible challenge here again. I'm getting pretty suspicious of this guy already.
Player 1 is high GC, I can tell you that for a fact. He's doing very advanced stuff. Maybe a pro.
It's a good touch. Poor recovery.
I don't know, man. He plays a lot like you, MERTZY.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you saying this is me?
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting baited here. This is actually you.
Really good back post rotation, pretty much perfect.
Something about this guy seems like his mechanics or something feels a little slow and not too precise. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting some weird vibes from him.
His positioning, rotation seems okay. He's still third man. He's creeping up. Very hesitant.
Definitely could be Grand Champ, but definitely on the lower end of Grand Champ. He's kind of not really doing anything like insanely productive,
Yeah, it just looks like a Champ 1 got lost into a GC lobby.
The confidence of this player doesn't look like, to me, like a GC player, but I might be totally wrong here.
I'm pretty sold that this is a GC.
Okay, yeah. 1 minute goes by fast.
That was that player. Okay, I was very suspicious of that player, but it's not too bad.
So not too much to note there. I mean, he rotated pretty well. His rotations were decent. That is maybe a tell sign that it's not him.
Highly doubt that's the fake. Yeah, I don't think that's the lower ranked player.
This is a player 1 that you've been liking so
Player
much.
1, kickoff looks insane already.
Very solid kickoff. That's a fast kickoff, and not many people outside of GC do it.
All right, get some space. Early touch over an opponent.
Good controlled flip there. The hit wasn't that great, but the actual motion of it was good.
But they're keeping their momentum very, very well. They should cling this one here. No, they're smart, because they would have gotten blocked. They're very smart.
Nothing has been sticking out for me so far.
This guy seems very solid so far. I mean, he's picking up all the boost pads on the way back. Got a fake challenge in there. It's very solid.
That fake is... You need to be high level to know to fake right there. Not many people would have done that.
Good possession. This guy is definitely like a high level player of some sort.
This also looks like a GC to me.
Player 0 is a Walmart version of Player 1 right now. It's like Player 1 to ceiling touches. They're just like doing everything just that little bit faster.
And he does a ceiling shot. Now, every Platinum player can do this, but
That
he
is
showed
true.
very good car control anyway.
Is this low GC or is this... You don't have any high GC friends, let's be real.
Pretty high mechanics. I mean, people are getting better in the lower ranks, but that's a pretty good smooth transition into positioning, and the way that he's rotating his car too.
That's a very good aerial. I don't think anyone in C3 could have that kind of confidence on the ground and in the air.
This can't not be a Grand Champ. He's doing everything efficiently, doing everything right. Player 1, 100% is a Grand Champ.
Okay, well, that guy is very solid.
If this guy isn't Grand Champion, I could see him being Grand Champion pretty soon.
He seemed alright. To be fair though, I was kind of looking at everyone else besides him.
Let's see it. Okay, he doesn't flip towards the boost. That's fine.
Shouldn't go for that. His teammates in front of him. Decent rotation. Playing pretty far back. Still shouldn't go though, but he should apply pressure. He's turning back kind of too quickly at times.
It's a decent turn. He gets a demo. A bit lucky on that. He's kind of in no man's land for a while there, so it's a little worrying, but
This is a little questionable, I think. But I don't like how he's rotating to that boost and then just immediately turns around. But that's something GCs do all the time, so it's not really too surprising.
Rotates on the same side. That's a common issue in GC still, but a bit rough.
Out of the 3 players we've seen, Okay, that's a very nice. This is going to be tough because he is solid.
Good touch. Recovers well on the wall. Goes for a follow-up too. That was a little bit better mechanics.
I don't know. It's not the best rotation. It looks. I'd say this could be a grand champ though.
Trying to cut rotation there. It's very awkward. This guy's rotation and positioning is very off.
This guy actually plays threes like I play.
What is he? He looks a bit lost. Like, I don't know if he knows what he's doing here.
I mean, a little bit better than player 0 and worse than player 1 maybe. Likes to play third man. Okay, their positioning is decent. Went a little too far up, but the fact that they know to kind of cheat that, they know that he has another ceiling touch.
I bet this guy is a GC in 2s, but not in 3s. He doesn't really know what to do. He has no idea what he's doing there. Look, he's he's got the mechanics, I think, of a normal GC, but he actually doesn't know what he's doing in 3s.
His spacing is really, really far out of the game, but that could also be his kind of playstyle, is that he fits more in the back end, more of like an anchor, so.
He plays exactly like I play in 3s. Lack of experience. The other 2 players are 3s players. Guaranteed. Like, they know where to be. They're decisive because they know how the flow of the rotation works. This guy doesn't.
There were a couple red flags there for sure, so I'll keep it in the back of my head.
He was a little slower than the other 2 players. That doesn't necessarily mean he's like a lower rank, so he's probably the one out of the 3 so far that I've got a feeling.
Player 2 here is better than player 0, but a little bit worse than player 1. But I could definitely argue all 3 of these players are grand champs.
Decent camera settings, not the worst.
You're looking at camera settings?
Yeah, I mean, those can tell a very good story about a player's rank.
Shooting up on kickoff, shouldn't go for this. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't have gone for that, but that's actually a good touch.
Good aerial, good touch. Make sure to feather his boost.
Yeah, that looks GC to me. that tight drift and aerial. It's actually a very mechanically intensive aerial that was.
Smart. Who is that? Okay, the player who is out of the corner on the left is really smart.
Should turn on this. Yeah, good job by player 6. So that's a good turn to recognize as well.
Okay. Another guy rotating ball side all the time.
Player 3, not really doing too much here. Smart for them not to commit for that. Going back pretty efficiently. Rotating near post though. Put themselves in kind of a weird spot. Smart not to commit for that though. I feel like they know what they're doing.
Again, Roach is on the same side of the field. That's not good. It's not a good sign. A little awkward there.
0 boost, but posture on the backboard is smart. It's a good clear too. So at this point when the ball's rolling towards, he's going to grab the back corner boost, which is smart. It allows him to starve the opponents while they're under pressure.
He's definitely a smart player. The way he's toggling ball cam between flips is very smart.
Even this guy, he's giving me some Champ 3 vibes here.
Okay, he doesn't rush into it. That's good. Shows that he has some level of patience.
It's a good turn to cause some pressure again. So I'm liking what I see.
I don't know. To be grand champ, like, you don't have to do insane ceiling shots and stuff.
That's true.
It's just like little movements. They go up insanely fast there. When I was commentating the last player, I said, they should have gone for that. But player 3 was probably faster than even I would have been.
We still have 2 more players, so one of those 2 could be it. But I'm pretty much ruling this guy out already.
Good aerial there. That fast aerial was very solid, very controlled.
I would say player 3 is 100% grand champ.
Yeah, I liked him. He was clean. Faster than player 2, that's for sure. He knows what he's doing. He's making good recoveries. Watching the players around the field, not just the ball. So pretty aware.
He didn't do much, so I didn't get much out of him. But a couple red flags, but it looked GC to me. Low GC for sure.
Okay, player 4, getting boosts here. That's what I would do on kickoff. They definitely could have gone for that, but the other player can get there faster.
So he cuts off his teammate and he notices, so he gets off the ball real quick. A lot of players that are low level might just keep following that, but he decides to save his boost.
Keeps jumping for balls and then like not going. Oh, turns around. Not necessarily a bad idea.
Kind of cuts again there. I don't know about that cut though. He had a teammate in that. I probably would have went back post on that.
Double commit. Nice.
Okay, double committed, but that's very common in GC anyway.
Staying patient. Got 36 boosts. A little bit of an early jump. That's fine.
Teammate rotates out. Now it's their time to go. Okay, that wasn't smart to jump for. It's 2 times now where they jumped. They were clearly beat. They didn't actually have to jump.
That's like the 4th try he's jumped for a ball that he wasn't even close to.
Player 4 looking definitely not like a standout player, I would say, but...
Go for it. You gonna hit it? Nice. Good job. I'm proud of you, buddy.
You're building like a relationship with this guy.
Yeah, I'm rooting for this guy to win this game.
I think both players shouldn't have jumped so early. I think there was time to take the play.
Control them in 2s. Sorry, my dog is barking. She's chiming in. She's making her guess.
It's this one.
Bark once for this one. Okay, that was a weird double commit.
Okay, very shaky aerial there. I don't know what he's going for, but awkward angle.
I have so many suspicions about each of these players. It's gonna be tough to choose one.
I feel like player 4 is a grand champ. Like, I guess I have to watch player 6.
Okay, so I'm not sure about player 4. I'm just gonna leave that unsure. I want to see the last one, and then I'll be able to decide, I think.
Player 6, a double flick ball cam before kickoff. What Grand Champs do, that's what I do.
This is the final guy. Honestly, so far I have no idea. I'm a little confused.
Decent camera settings. This is definitely a squishy fanboy, I can tell. Yeah, I don't know what I'm on about. Okay, very shaky touch in the air there.
Kind of probably not the clear he was looking for, but it was in a safe spot.
Shit out on the wall to the left. That's just a smart hit away from pressure that gives player 4 time to turn.
Okay. Kind of a sloppy touch, but happens.
He checked to see where his teammates spawned, man. Like, that's so smart.
Is he gonna push here? Yes, he is. Yeah, decent touch. He gets the ball pushed out, which is very good to see.
People in Diamond could look Grand Champion for a good minute, you know what I mean? So this one looks close. So he could have been up to that ball a little faster and caused some pressure, but he slowed down a little bit. I guess he thought maybe his teammate was gonna push up.
He should push up and not commit for this. Good fake, but he doesn't get faked at all. He goes for the demo, which is the counter play there. He doesn't get it, but he had a very productive play there.
Hasn't been too involved. Is he gonna... Okay. I like that he took the patient route there instead of like trying to rush to it.
I think just by the movement and the flips, this looks very much like a GC.
Hit this one towards the left side. Yeah, that's where I would have hit it.
Some good awareness on the field. He's not really getting baited into any solid challenges.
Kind of weird to commit for, but they have time. That's like the best hit you can really do in that situation. Getting, you know, the right boost pathing here, that's really smart.
Okay, what is the zero here on follow-up? Okay, well, he double committed because the other guy went.
So with the analysis over, let's get some predictions as to who the secret champion might be.
You're telling me one of these players is Champ 1, man. Really? Yeah, my final guess would have to be player 4. I'm gonna say one thing in case I'm a genius here.
Okay.
And you're trying to prank me or something.
If I want to prank you, alright?
I think this could be a pro lobby, and you're trying to trick me. And these
pro
are
lobby?
These are literally all pros. Yeah, I think player 0 is the Grand Champ. I think by a very small margin, player 4 is the worst player, and they are not the Grand Champ.
I think I'm actually good. I think player 3 was the outlier, but if not, then it's player 4.
Player 3, you mean player 2?
Sorry, yes. Player 2 I think was more out of place than player 4 by a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go with player 2.
I'm saying player 0. I'm like 90% sure about that. He just looked slower somehow. Like his brain wasn't, you know, adapting.
Alright, so your final answer is the non-GC is probably player 0 in this lobby.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I don't think I need to look at much else. I mean, can I check player 0 out again? Yeah. Just his full minute? So again, his camera settings, they look an awful lot like yours, MERTZY, and that's not a good sign. I think player 0 is not GC.
So here's player 2 again. I feel like it wasn't really like he was doing anything wrong. He was just feeling a little slower. Decisions were a little bit hesitant. A lot of the other players looked pretty confident, and if this guy is GC, like he probably might have just been having a bad minute or a slower moment, but I do feel like this guy has pretty good mechanics, but his spatial sense around the field was a little bit off in this minute. So I think I'm going to stick with player 2.
Well, now that you're the last one, I can actually reveal it because I have telepathically just got the information who the, you know, odd one out is. It is nobody because everybody in this lobby is GC.
Wow, okay. So I got completely baited here.
And you were right about one thing, and that was that I was in this game, but so were you.
Wait, really?
Yeah, and so was everybody in the Disunified versus Scuffed match.
Oh my god, no way. Wait, but Sunless isn't GC, so how...
He is GC, what are you talking about?
What? He's a C3.
Are you kidding me, champ? He's a GC. This is gonna blow your mind.
Am I in this?
You are in this. This is the Scuff Station versus Disunified match.
Oh! Oh my god!
So the players you...
Wait, can I guess? Can I guess who I was? Oh my god, wait. So I think player 0 and player 4 was Linkuru and Sunless Khan. The two, no offense, the two worst players on the team.
Player 0 was Linkuru and player 4 was Sunless Khan.
Okay, yes. Oh my god.
You praised yourself so much. You were player 6. I couldn't believe that you said like, oh, this is so smart from player 6. And at the beginning you were like, yeah, you know, that's what GCs do. That's what I do too. I know exactly what's happened. I prepared this video and I'm actually in this. And you are too.
Oh, wait. Wait. You bamboozled? How am I not prepared for this at this point? Oh my god, I fell for that so hard. Okay, so this is if I'm in this too, then this is Disunity versus Scuff Station. I'm guessing that player 2 is me, isn't it?
Player 2 is me.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you called me a non-GC, Sunless. What's up?
Oh,
You want a 1v1?
Wait. Are you saying I thought Link looked better than you?
You said Link looked better than me, yes. You also said that you looked better than me.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Yeah, you said, yeah,
Oh,
between
yeah, 'cause I
player
said you
4
were the
and player
worst.
2, I think it's, this is Disunified versus Scuff Station.
Oh. The worst part is that I know our team is blue.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be either me or you. So this is the most awkward thing it could. Oh god, it's probably me though. It's probably me because I was playing so garbage that day.
You actually said that you were the C3 in the lobby.
God.
The funny part is, you actually said Leth looked like he was showing a lot of red flags and he looked like a C1. That was, I had to like stop myself from laughing like so hard.
Hey, no offense, Leth.
Players.
He's just not up to our standards, you know how it is.
Who did you feel it was?
I felt like it was probably not player 2.
Really?
Yeah, because that's me, you dick.
Is it?
By the way, you are in this too.
Am I? This is
And-
disgusting.
Yeah.
With that in mind, though, you are a more patient player, so I knew everyone was pretty good in this lobby. I could tell the rotations were good. It just looked like you were the more patient player, and that could be due to like
Yeah.
you know, trusting your teammates and stuff and letting them go first.
And yeah, that was my little prank on the community. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future uploads. Like this video as well to show your support for these types of videos, and I'll see you in the next video.
That's ISO. Rack it up, I gotta build up the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Fucking my post to say now, I've been humble too long.